I'm surprised you were able to defeat my Varus.
Fourier!
Pascal, is that you? Oh, good heavens, I thought someone was trying to steal my work.
Wow, I can't believe you built that Varus and everything. You're amazing, sis!
It would have been more amazing if you hadn't defeated it so easily. So, what are you doing here?
We came to talk about Fendel's Valkanus Creus experiment.
On Forbrenir? I'll have you know, I spent years working on the research used in that experiment. I may have used your work as a starting point, but what matters are results. You know that.
It's okay. I didn't come here to take credit for anything. I know you've done a ton of work on it. But no matter how smart you are, sis, the research is still flawed.
And just what does that mean?
Well, it's like... Look, it's gonna be a lot faster if I can just show you. Do you have any Creus fragments laying around? Like, maybe one the size of a bean? How's this? That's perfect. Here, gimme.
Impressive, yes? No one has ever been able to extract Eleth from Fire Creus so efficiently.
Yeah, but when we give this thingy a little chunka...
Pascal, what are you doing?
Guys, you might want to get back!
What just happened?
See? That's the trouble with Fire Creus. If you apply too much pressure when extracting the Eleth, it starts a chain reaction. And once that happens, it starts accelerating all the surrounding Eleth, and then... kapow! You can contain the damage when it's a handheld weapon or something, but with the Valkanus, it would be a total disaster.
So that's why you never finished your research?
Yeah, I saw where it was headed, so I just chucked the whole kit and caboodle. And that's why we gotta stop the experiment before everybody gets blown up.
I can't do that.
Yeah, it might be tough for you to tell him, huh? Well, look, how's about you just show me where they are and I'll just do it.
Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Am I what now?
You saw where it was headed? You just worked it all out in your head! Do you have any concept of how hard I've worked to complete the research you've abandoned? You always do this! You mimic whatever I do, then just effortlessly do it better! I kill myself to be successful, and then you sweep in with your quick thinking and fancy talking and you just leap ahead of me like it's nothing!
Fourier,
Fourier, we must get to the Valkanus Creus. Even if the experiment wasn't a danger, there's a different threat on the way. If we don't act now, it will be drained of its Eleth, just like the other Valkanus.
Wait, the other Valkanus?
Yes, so we have to stop it, no matter what. Please, Fourier, tell us where Forbrenir is.
I don't know where it is, but the man in charge of the experiment does.
Who's that?
Fendel's chief science officer, Kurt Bessel.
Kurt Bessel?
You know him, Captain?
Yes. Though I never imagined we would meet again like this.
Where can we find him?
The Ministry of Science is located in the capital, although I couldn't say if he's there at the moment.
Thank you. That's a good place to start. We'll try to speak with Kurt ourselves.
Do as you like. It matters not to me.
Dankeschön. Also wir haben gesehen, was passiert ist, beziehungsweise passieren kann. War sehr eindrucksvoll. Okay, es wurde was geöffnet. Ah, dieses Tor. So, das heißt, wir müssen jetzt nochmal zurück zur Hauptstadt, um dort jemanden anzutreffen, der uns vielleicht sagen kann, wo das Valkenes sein wird. Unnützer Unfug.
Well, we got our Valkenes information, but I wish it hadn't gone down that way.
It was the best outcome we could have expected. At the very least, we learned that Fourier's primary objective wasn't bioweapons development.
Hubert, you saw how painful that was for Pascal and Fourier. Don't you feel anything at all?
Of course, but that ultimately has no connection to our key objectives.
But I hate seeing Pascal like this.
I know what you mean. Isn't there something we can do to help them work it out?
Stop this at once! I can't allow the two of you to waste more time discussing irrelevant nonsense. We have a mission to accomplish.
Hubert.
Ja, Hubert hat nicht ganz unrecht. Schlüssel für den Lift, alles klar. Und nach oben fahren. Ich nehme an, wir kommen ganz oben raus. Ja, E1. Genau da wollte ich hin. So, wir sind fertig. Hier mit diesem Labor.
I never knew she felt that way about me. All this time. I've been making her miserable all this time. I should go back and apologize.
I don't think that will help. Fourier's problem isn't you, Pascal. It's Fourier. Her spirit has been crushed by years of doubt and self-loathing. Sympathy will only make the problem worse.
But I love her, you know? I just wish she knew that. Oh, Pascal.
Don't worry. She'll understand someday. You're the only one who can stop the Valkenes experiment now. Fourier knows that's true, even if she'll never admit it. If the experiment isn't stopped, Fourier's work will end up killing a whole lot of people. And no one wants that. Especially not you.
He's right. Helping us will save your sister's reputation and maybe even her life. Plus, we need you, Pascal. We can't do this alone. So, come on, pull yourself together and let's go.
Little bro. Thanks, guys. You're the best.
That was all right, Hubert.
I know what she's going through. And besides, it would be far too quiet if she weren't around. Now, can we all stop talking and just head for Zavert? There's no time to waste.
Und ja, wir dürfen wieder zurück in die Hauptstadt. Wird wohl, ja, ein allzu langer Weg dürfte eigentlich nicht werden. Boah, verdammt.
Stay sharp, even against jumps.
Und ein Elite-Schuh. Das dürfte doch sehr gut. Und Hubert erledigt den Rest, oder wie? Na, nicht ganz. Oh, das war der Rest.
Let's keep moving.
So, es dürfte eigentlich nicht so weit sein. Hier runter war's, glaube ich. Folgen wir einfach mal dem einfachsten... Ja, verdammt. War klar, dass ich natürlich direkt wieder in die erste Sackgasse laufe, die uns begegnet. So, aber hier rechts müsste es irgendwo runtergehen. Ja, das sieht doch mal nach einem Weg aus. Da liegt noch was. 1000 Galt. Ja, wir müssen gucken, dass wir wieder mal einen Laden finden, weil ich brauche ja wieder Tränke des Lebens. Das wäre super genial. So, da ist die Hauptstadt.
Fourier said that Kurt is Fendel's chief science officer.
There's a place called Fendel Tower north of the city that houses government agencies. I wager we'll find the Ministry of Science there.
Okay, let's ask around and see if we can find a way inside.
Okay, das heißt, erstmal wieder eine Weile umhören, aber du hast doch bestimmt irgendwas zu kaufen. Trank des Lebens, sehr gut. Direkt 15 Mal, also Maximum. Traumgummi auch mal Maximum. Buch des Geschicks, die Zauber das Bewegungstempo auf dem Feld. Das nur für die Laufdistanz. Haben wir, glaube ich, schon das Buch. Mehr brauchen wir nicht. Jopp, das war's erstmal. So, wir dürfen uns umhören, oder? Ja, rede mit den Dorfbewohnern. Irgendwie immer das Gleiche. Was sagst du denn? Es wäre sicher mega gruselig, sich in den Fendelturm zu schleichen. Oh, da ist jemand. Ach, wie dumm, dass ich an meinen ersten Arbeitstag den Sicherheitsausweis vergessen habe. Arbeitet ihr auch im Fendelturm? Hey, könnten wir vielleicht gemeinsam mit eurem Ausweis hineingehen? Ja, ein bisschen viel verlangt, was? Schon gut, ich gehe einfach nach Hause und hole meinen eigenen. Man braucht also einen Sicherheitsausweis, um den Fendelturm betreten zu können. Das ist ein guter Hinweis, nur wo bekommen wir so einen Ausweis her? Aha. Ich habe dich letztens mit einer anderen Frau gesehen. Wovon redest du? Stell dich nicht blöder, als du bist. Sie sah aus wie eine Forscherin aus einem Labor. Klingelt es? Eine Forscherin? Du spielst also immer noch den Unschuldsengel. Ach, ich weiß schon, die meinst du. Hör zu, ich habe ihr nur einen Gefallen getan. Und ehrlich gesagt, war sie irgendwie verdächtig. Verdächtig, Sie schien einfach nicht von hier zu sein, weißt du? Ich frage mich fast, ob sie eine Amasianerin sein könnte. Ach, na dann ist ja alles in Ordnung. Das hättest du wohl gern. Sie ist immer noch eine Frau. Du blöder, widerlicher Mistkerl. Bitte, das war nichts, Schnuckelchen, ich schwöre es. Es sind Amasianer hier? Okay, wieder ein Hinweis. Da oben geht's Richtung Fendelturm. Ich glaube, wir brauchen noch ein paar mehr Hinweise. Ah. Okay, einen anderen Weg. Können wir vielleicht jetzt so Richtung Turm? Nein. Okay. Also wir brauchen einen Ausweis und Amasianer soll es hier geben anscheinend. Oh, der Weg ist zu. Okay. Dann laufen wir mal hier hoch. Hä? Das ist Hauptmann? Ist etwas Besonderes an diesem Gebäude? Ich habe mir immer geschworen, niemals hierher zurückzukehren. Hast du mich hierher gerufen, Lorelia? Lorelia. Bist du verfolgt worden? Ist es sicher? Alles in Ordnung. Ich habe dir gebracht, worum du gebeten hast. Danke. Aber war es nicht schwer zu beschaffen? Sag mir einfach Bescheid, wenn es zu gefährlich wird. Mach dir um mich keine Sorgen. Deshalb könnte ich zu dir sagen, weißt du? Dasselbe, Entschuldigung. Wir beide kennen die Risiken. Wir müssen den Erfolg des Plans um jeden Preis sicherstellen. Ja, um jeden Preis. Wenn ich es nur eher verstanden hätte. Lorelia, selbst jetzt noch sehe ich dein Lächeln vor mir. Hauptmann, geht es euch gut? Ihr seht nicht so gut aus. Mir geht's gut. Nun kommt, wir müssen etwas finden, wo wir uns aufwärmen können. Okay. War eine kleine Rückblende. Wo sind noch Leute? Da ist jemand. Vielleicht ist sie noch nicht zu Hause. Ach, ich meine das Mädchen, das hier lebt. Sie ist erst vor kurzem eingezogen. Ich glaube, sie arbeitet beim Wissenschaftsministerium. Aber sie ist so beschäftigt, dass ich sie fast nie zu Gesicht bekomme. So ein nettes Mädchen. Ich versuche, ihr Abendessen zu bringen, wenn ich kann. Aber es ist schon spät und ich habe sie noch nicht gesehen. Ich kann wohl trotzdem schon mit dem Abendessen beginnen. Immerhin tut sie so viel für Fendel. Könntet ihr bitte einen Blick hineinwerfen, während ich mit den Vorbereitungen anfange? Ein Mädchen aus dem Wissenschaftsministerium.
Pascal, what are you doing here? Verma!
You know each other?
Of course! Everyone, this is Verma. She's an Amarcian like me. Nice to meet you, everyone. So you work for Fendel now, right, Verma? That's right. Actually, I work at Fendel Tower. The security is such a pain. You have to use this fancy security pass just to get in. Hey, so do you think I could maybe kinda sorta borrow your pass? I've wanted to see the inside of that tower forever. Well, I don't know. Please? I promise I'll just look around and not break anything and come right back. Well, all right. I suppose I can trust you of all people. Thanks, Verma. I totally owe you.
Und da haben wir den Sicherheitsausweis. Und direkt auch derjenige, beziehungsweise diejenige, die Amarcianerin ist. Und jetzt heißt es, glaube ich, auf zum Turm. Ja.
Fendel Tower, huh? I sure hope Kurt is here.
You said you knew him, right, Malik? In fact, you seemed shocked when you heard his name. What kind of person is he? If things go badly and we have to fight him, your information might help turn the tide.
We first met at the military academy over 20 years ago. Much as they do now, the people of Fendel was suffering. The climate was harsh, and our Valkanists provided no help. Most of the people were on the verge of poverty. Or worse. The rich were content to let the poor struggle, so long as their own gluttony remained satisfied. Eventually, a young officer decided he had seen enough and started a reform movement. Kurt and I believed strongly in the cause, and had soon devoted ourselves to it completely.
So what happened?
It was youthful foolishness. Those in power brought pressure to bear and crushed the revolution before it could take hold. I knew my life was in danger, and so I decided to flee Fendel while I still could. But Kurt stayed. He refused to watch the light of revolution flicker and die. He was a man of fearsome intelligence and singular will. A man who would sooner die than surrender his ideals. Even if we do manage to track him down, I doubt he'll listen to an old coward like me.
But there's a chance, Captain. And that means we have to try.
I suppose you're right. Let's go find him.
This area is off limits.
Perma's not feeling well, so she sent us in her place.
She sent 6 of you?
Today's procedure is unusually labor-intensive.
Well, alright. Go on through. But that pass of yours will only work on the first floor. All other areas are off limits.
Understood.
Sweet, Captain! You totally saved our bacon again. You're really good at this.
Yes, I suppose so.
I won't hold it against you if you wish to view me as a professional liar.
All right, we made it into the tower. Now the real work begins.
Right. We should find Kurt as soon as possible.
I have to say I'm relieved. When I first heard about Kurt, I feared you might try to avoid having to meet with him again. That no longer seems to be the case.
Having come this far, I no longer feel conflicted. It's just...
Yes?
I might have mentioned it before, but Kurt is not an opponent to take lightly. I can't say whether I'll be able to persuade him.
That's enough, Captain Malik.
What?
I'm saying try to keep your self-importance in check. Stop thinking of this as only your problem. Their Valkanus experiment will be disastrous, and convincing him of this is a duty we all share.